I'm out of banter. Let's just fucking go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 25 of Ignore the Backlog. My name is Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny is co-hosting this mother level with me.
Hey.
What's up, Bunny? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
As good as can be.
I know I'm tired and hungover.
I'm not hungover. I did drink a lot last night, but I'm not hungover.
I don't think you drank a whole bottle of
drank?
wine. I think I did.
If I drank a whole bottle of wine, I would be hungover because wine is like the one thing that will definitely give me a hangover. I like a couple glasses and it just doesn't feel good to me.
Maybe it's because it's a really dry thing. So I drink a lot of water when I drink, regardless. But
that's a good point.
Yeah,
probably could be that.
And
could be that.
It was pretty good.
It was a problem when I was living in Napa because that shit is giving out like fucking candy out there.
God, I need to go live in Napa. If they would be like, here's a bottle of wine, I'd be like, this is the greatest place in the world.
Yeah, but then to live there, it's like $1 billion.
Oh,
so
fair enough. Fuck.
Just visit and get all the wine that way or something. I don't know.
Bring an extra
If
carry-on, fill it with
one thing
bottles.
that's cool is a bunch of wineries will give you the free like $90 tours if you live there.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I definitely need to live there then.
It's pretty cool. I went to one that was like inside of a cave.
What the fuck?
It was sick.
That does sound cool. Shit.
Real cool. I'm not like the biggest wine guy, but if it's free, I'm pretty into it.
Is it free? Will I get drunk from this? Count me in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It could be, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, there's not really an alcohol. I guess tequila I'm not that into.
Yeah.
But I would tour like a Jaeger factory.
Ugh.
If it was free. If it was free, I would still do it.
I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably do tequila over Jaeger. Jesus fuck. Anyway, enough about alcohol.
This is I've changed it. It's about alcohol now.
Is it ignore the
alcohol back podcast.
I like ignore the hangover more.
Ignore the hangover?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. New podcast idea? No, I'm kidding.
Well, we've got all the time in the world.
I know. I'm fucking so hiding in my house, just cleaning random
podcasts. Podcast, like starting a podcast is really the millennial, like starting a band thing. So I read that meme like 6 years ago, and it's so goddamn true.
Oh my god, it kind of is. Fuck. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. What did you play this week, Portz?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, should we get the Doom talk out of the way since we both played it?
Yeah, let's do it. I literally
let's talk Doom.
Pretty much played Doom.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I played a few other games, but mostly Doom.
Yeah, it was a lot of Doom.
Oh my god, it was such a fucking good game. What did you play it on? You said you played it on, you didn't
just Hurt Me Plenty. Normal. Yeah.
Gotcha. I did Ultraviolet or Ultraviolent.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I almost did Nightmare, and I was like sitting there for like a good 5 minutes. I'm like,
oh,
do I want to scream every 5 minutes, or do I want to scream every 10 minutes? Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking you said Ultra Nightmare, but no, Ultraviolent.
No.
Yeah,
it's right above normal. It's hard.
Yeah. Okay. That still though, a lot of these encounters, I commend you because even on normal, are pretty fun. I raged a bunch. My girlfriend was watching me play a lot of it, and a lot of fights, especially toward the end. Yeah. I was just like, I fucking hate this game. And then at the end, I came over to her, and I was like, man, that game was really fun. And she's like, yeah, seemed like it.
Yeah, I had a similar encounter because, like, for some reason, the Marauders just kicked my ass, the guys with the shield. And
yep, they can go to hell.
They could go fucking straight to hell with that stupid dog. I don't like killing animals in video games. Like, I was playing another...
It's a ghost dog. You're fine.
That's what I kept telling myself.
Sorry, they did.
That's what I kept telling myself, and like even Sony made fun of me because like I was playing another game this weekend that had dogs, and I accidentally killed one, and I felt like a monster. So the rest of my chat just fucking roasted me. They're like, you're a fucking monster. You're a fucking monster. So that was just in my head. I'm like, God damn it, I'm a monster. And I'm killing dogs. But there was like a secret mission or challenge room or whatever the fuck they're called, Slayer room, and it had a marauder with a bunch of fucking shit. And I'm like, fuck this place. Jesus fuck. And I just kept getting my ass kicked over and over and over again. I think I died 20 times before I finally picked up my mouse, threw it as far as I could, which isn't very far because it's corded. and I walked out of the room and I'm like just so fucking pissed. And I start going into the kitchen and I start rage cleaning. And Josh is out there and he's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I am not okay. What the fuck do you think is wrong with me? And like, I just fucking go off about the fucking game. And he's like, okay now. And I'm like, I'm going to anger clean. I'm going to clean this fucking kitchen. I'm going to go clean out there. Just stay out of my way. I was so mad. But then like literally 2 hours later, I was back banging my head against it. So.
Yep.
Yep.
That game, I got a little too altered, shall we say, a couple times and had to like put it down and not play because I got stuck on the same Marauder for like an hour because I was just too high to deal with it. I was just like, and being high is different than being drunk. So when I'm drunk, for some reason, maybe it's just more practice at it, but I can sort of know when I've hit that limit.
Yeah.
Where I should just not do this anymore. But being high is like, I'm so zoned in on it. I just like did it for an hour, just banging my head against it. I was like, I can't be this bad. I can't be this bad. The next morning, it took me one try.
I think what happens with these types of games is like once you start doing bad, like I know for me, because like it happens to me in PUBG, is like once
you just get tilted as fuck.
Yeah, you just get tilted as fuck, and then you continue to do like bad or even worse than what you normally are.
Absolutely, that does happen for sure.
And like it's just like fuck, and shit, and like but like I thought it was a good game. I thought it was amazing. Like I love Doom 2016, and this was just like a nice little niche. I was hoping for a harder boss at the end. I only died to him once, and that's because I accidentally shot a rocket into myself. But I had extra lives, so it was okay.
Yeah. I died a bunch because I didn't realize that the sword juice was like refillable. I didn't know it was like respawning. So I was just like, I held on to it and I was like, I'm just gonna wait until I really, really need it, and then that never happened. Well, it did happen, but by then it was like too late. So yeah. I got fucked up. But it wasn't crazy hard. It was like
it was fun.
It was kind of uninspired. Like the rest of the game, I don't know. The boss, I wasn't like, woo, yeah, this is great. But there were a lot of fights like that. And I don't know.
Right.
It could have been better.
Right. And so like I think part of it is they just gave you too much shit cuz like even the BFG ammo was refillable on that last map. So I would just like get a bunch. Yeah, it just kept respawning for me. And I was just like fucking throw out the BFG, fucking watch everything die, maybe sword down one of the big guys, and then focus on the boss, and that's all I did.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Gotcha.
Yep. It was super easy compared to the other ones. I still think the Marauder was one of the hardest
the fucking the Maker, that shit was fucking annoying.
The Maker. Oh yeah,
the flying angel looking motherfucker.
That was so much fun. I had a lot of fun.
It was
with that.
awesome, but the flames, I swear to fucking Christ. The floor is lava is not a fun game to play when it's real, okay?
The floor is lava. No, I had fun with that one because all I was doing was using my hook because I had that mastery done, and so I was just using my meat hook and just like fucking skirting around, like hook shotting around, and then just hook shot to the boss and punch him in the fucking face. That was That was fun, and plus that whole level was gorgeous. Like it was.
Oh yeah, it kind of reminded me of the God of War. Of the, I forget which race it is. But they're also the flying angel looking motherfuckers. But it seemed like a Doom version of that. It was kind of neat.
It kind of reminded me of Warframe. A lot of Warframe. Like,
oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh. And it kind of made me want to play Warframe, but
that kind of art needs a name. Does it have one? I feel like
Neo...
there's enough stuff that looks kind of like that.
I think it's like Neo, like kind of. I don't know. It's definitely like Asian kind of inspired, and it's very like cyberpunk. So like,
yeah.
I don't know. I want to say like Neo something.
Neo Gundam.
Neo Gundam, yes.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Anyway,
that was
that level was great. It was fantastic.
Such a good game.
I want to go back to the Marauders real quick because
fuck them.
Fuck them for sure. But also, they feel like they fuck up the pace of the game. Like the whole game is just zipping around doing things at your skill level.
Right.
Like things happen according to how well you can do them. And you have to slow down your pace no matter how fast you're going or what your playstyle is and fight the Marauder on his terms, and I hate that shit.
Yeah, I like
you have to wait for him to attack you in a certain way. Like, no, I don't like that.
I couldn't get behind him, and like I kept trying to do that. So one of the things that I would do was like if he had his shield up, I would throw grenades behind him, and that kind of helped.
Mm-hmm.
But
I didn't know that was
he was
possible.
just so fucking infuriating, and like
Did you waste a BFG round on him?
I think I probably did waste a few fucking BFG rounds on them towards the end because they would just like keep coming, and I'm like, fuck.
It blew my mind that the shield could block it.
I know.
Blew my mind.
Yep. Once I saw that, I was just like, I fucking hate this game. And then I kept playing it. It was really funny because like I beat this on I think Monday. I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure I beat it on Monday, and then like no, I beat it on Sunday. And Monday night was around, and I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, I want to play Doom, and so I started Doom again.
Oh, you started over? Oh wow!
I'm starting over.
Are you gonna 100%?
I'm close to 100%ing on my first save through. I got really drunk one night,
nice.
And I was like, I don't want to get this right now. And then the next day I was like, God, I'm a fucking idiot. But so I have to go back and finish up like 3 levels and get some of the stuff. But I'm gonna play it through on Nightmare, and I think I'm gonna stream that on Saturday because everybody wants me to fucking play it. And they want to see me play it because I've been talking about it in chat so much.
Yeah. Have fun.
Yep.
There is a video. I haven't watched it yet, but my friends were sharing it around of how to like super easily beat the Marauders. So
send it to me.
Maybe watch that. Yeah.
But yeah. What else did you play besides Doom?
Okay, besides Doom. By the way, I think it's probably the best shooter I've ever played in my life. It's fucking amazing.
It made me want to play Quake.
That's like a working yeah. It made me want to play Dusk, obviously. So yeah, I streamed a game called Dusk, which is a very Quake-inspired game. I think from 2018 or something like that. And it's got old-style visuals, and it's got the key system, obviously. It's just like an old-school feeling shooter that has, I don't know, it's a very weird feel to it. It's like culty and kind of grungy. I really like the aesthetic.
Yeah, they definitely were.
The first enemy is like a dude with a chainsaw with a potato sack over his head. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that was interesting to watch you play that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fast paced as fuck. One thing about Doom is I wish the speed was a little faster, and that's what Dusk has. Is like you just zip around the fucking map.
I mean, if you kind of bunny hop,
like but just the flat move speed. Like dashing once you unlock the faster dash, you can sort of move the same speed, but it still feels stunted and not as smooth. You know?
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Just like a minor personal thing. It's not a knock against the game. It's just like I prefer to zip around the map like it's Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, same.
So played Dusk, fucking awesome game. I'm probably gonna beat that tonight.
Okay.
I got 2/3 through it last night in 5 hours, which I thought was faster because I think How Long to Beat said it was like a 16-hour game. So I don't know how the fuck I got through. Maybe the second half is, or second third, or the third.
It's 10 hours magically.
Is, yeah, that would be a nightmare, but not sure. What else did I play? I played, oh yeah, I beat Ruiner, which, yeah, I was like an hour away from beating that last week. I kind of talked that to death. My feelings haven't really changed. Like, the story sucks ass. The gameplay I came around on. I think it's a fun game.
Mm-hmm. You just hated the story.
Yeah, the story.
That's kind of weird.
The visuals also. It's like oppressively red and gray, I guess, and it's just like I did not enjoy looking at it. Yeah, that's kind of it. I played a Short Hike, which was a free game on Epic.
Oh, yeah, I just downloaded that.
It's weird.
Is it?
It's like, it's cute. It's like I thought it was like barely a game, and it kind of is, but it also has a lot of like 3D platformer stuff in it. Like there's collectibles, there's little tiny quests to do. The perspective makes it a little weird. You'll see what I mean when you play it.
Okay.
But like your entire goal is to get to the top of this mountain. And you need like specific gear to get up there, and you need to be able to fly, you need like more feathers. And so you have to figure out how to get more feathers, and there's a lot of ways to do it. And so you have to do quests for people that give you money or, objects that help you along your way. And once you get up there, like high enough, sometimes you have to go back down.
Oh, no.
And when you're going back down, you can't see where you're going.
Oh, no.
You cannot see. You just know that you're going down. So you kind of end up in it's kind of annoying to navigate the world. That's all.
Gotcha.
But it's a cute game, and I liked it. It's very short also. Short Hike is a apt title. Also free on Epic was Stanley Parable. So I finally played that.
You've never played that before?
I had never played it before.
Such a special place in my heart. I fucking love that game.
It was great. It was great. I knew you would love it because
it's funny.
It's got the most fourth wall breaky shit ever.
I don't know what
like
it is.
The most.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more to do in it that I didn't catch, but I did do my best to like think about every path that I took and like try to find every possible ending.
Yeah.
So I got a good number of them, and it was fun. It was really fun. I think my favorite is probably when you decide to turn on the machine, and the guy just roasts you while counting down a timer, and he's like, you know what? I'm having fun watching you struggle, so I'm gonna add some more time to the timer. He's like, did you really think those buttons you're pressing are gonna do anything? It's so great.
I love making the voice so fucking angry. It's like.
Yeah.
I remember my first time playing it, and it's like, he took a left, and I was like, I'm not taking a left. Fuck you. You're not telling me what to do. And I went to the right immediately, and like,
yeah.
And then the voice got angry at me, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of these games, and I'm like, yes.
I loved. One of the first things I did was stand in that broom closet until the dialogue was exhausted. He's like, Stanley went into the broom closet. He's not sure why you went in there because there's obviously nothing in here, so he left. Well, he actually decided, and then eventually he's like, you know what? The only thing I can think of is you must be dead. The player must have died. And then he's like, he raises his voice. He's like, hello? Is anyone there? The human that's playing this game has died. Could you send a replacement?
Oh, I love that game. It holds such a special place in my heart. Oh, I'm so glad you played
fantastic. Yep, it was a great game.
Yep.
So I think I also got this not recently, but I think Gone Home was a free Epic game at some point.
Really? Fuck.
I think so.
I've been meaning to.
Anyway, I played that.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't played it? Fuck! I wanted to spoil it so bad. I won't do it though.
Okay. I think I have it. Let me look.
I think I don't even want to say that much about
I
it.
don't have it at all. Fuck.
Except I think, well, this won't color your opinion. I hope, but I thought it was massively disappointing.
Oh no! I've heard so many.
I do not understand what the hype is. I don't. You're probably gonna like it because of what's in it, but I don't. It's not.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was hoping for like some twists and stuff, and it doesn't really follow through on my vision for what it was when it set up itself.
Right.
But it was set in Portland, so that's cool.
Is it from a Portland studio, Fulbright?
I don't know if they're a Portland studio, but it's like
base.
Well, actually, okay, it's not. It's set in a fictional county in Oregon, but there's references to Portland being like the nearest city.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's weird to like have real stuff, but then fake your city or county. I don't know.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Just call it a real county.
Yeah, just go with like.
It's Multnomah. I don't know.
Just go with one of the weird little outside counties like Washington or fucking. What's the other one?
They even make references to real counties. It's very strange why they decided to do that.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm sure there's some reason they could, if they were here, they could be like, here's the reason, and you're an idiot. You don't even make games. Shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh.
And I'd be like, yeah, that's true. So, I played one more game, and it's called Chuchel or Chuchel?
Chuchel?
Chuchel. Chuchel.
Is it on Steam or Epic?
I don't know. Steam. I have it on Steam. It's probably on both.
Gotcha.
But it is a very art-focused game. Like the whole game to me feels like a vehicle just to show off cool animations.
Okay.
And they are cool. It almost feels like flipping, like the video game version of flipping through a kid's book with really good art. And it's kind of neat. A lot of the stuff you do is like obtuse and bullshit, so I looked up a lot just because, like, in the beginning, like, all you have to do is like click on everything, but you have to do it in a specific order sometimes, and it has some of those like point and click or hidden object fucking bullshit sequences. Gotcha. But I didn't let it annoy me very much because I just looked it up immediately and just smoothed out my experience that way, you know.
Fair enough.
But looking at all the different scenes and the way you can interact with stuff was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I played. And so yeah. Remember last week I was at 16 games?
You had 21?
22.
22. Okay.
So what'd you play? Besides
okay,
Doom?
So I played Doom. I played the shit out of Doom. I put 20 hours into Doom.
I
told you, I literally just played Doom. I did play a couple other games that I could talk about really quick. There was one I played on Saturday stream, my side-scrolling stream. I didn't realize it was going to be a stealth game because I was like, ninjas, murder, yay!
What game is it?
It's called Mark of the Ninja, remastered.
Oh, yeah, it's a clay game. They made Don't Starve.
Yeah, they made Don't Starve. They remastered it. They had new animation and all this other stuff done. I never played it before. Somehow I missed out on it, and I can kind of understand why I missed out on it, because it is a stealth game. Yeah. I'm not very good at them, but if you get me in a room with a bunch of fucking dudes that have guns, I'm gonna fucking dip, dodge, and dive and get the fuck out of the way, and then I'll still murder them all. But the thing is, like, you lose points because you got caught, and if you constantly re-get caught, even if it's by the same person, you'll fucking lose points, and it just pissed me off. So you're this ninja who's tatted out with a special kind of ink that makes your abilities like faster and shit like that, but it slowly drives you insane. And the story was kind of interesting. You're like chasing down this other dude, and then you find out this other dude was like working in cahoots with your master. And so you got to go back and get revenge on your master. And at the very end, spoilers, you can either decide to kill yourself, which has like been this guiding voice, and you find out that it's just been an illusion in your head, or
Oh my god.
you kill your master, and like so you either kill yourself and this voice in your head, or you kill your master. Anyway, sorry. my biggest pet peeve with this game was everything was bound to the same button, and it said I could play it on the keyboard and mouse because it didn't have controls for a controller, which I thought was fucking bizarre.
Wait, it doesn't at all?
It didn't have anything set in the settings, and I tried it like for the first 5 minutes before I started stream with a controller, and it wouldn't work. And I'm like, okay, I have a weird controller. I have a Logitech controller that's very old. I should probably get a new one. But
you could. Didn't you say you have a 360? Can't you use that?
Oh, I guess I could. Huh. I gotta go find it. It's somewhere in a box.
Okay.
Buried alive. But the thing is, a lot of the keys were bound to the same thing. So jump, hook shot, and like use was all on the same button. So it was really bad. And like I would be trying to jump and I would accidentally hook shot into something and die. Or just like all these fucking random stupid deaths or unnecessary damage was taken because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. And I even went into the settings to try to rebind shit. It fucking wouldn't let me. This game made me so fucking mad because the controls were ass and everybody's like, oh, you're just bad at it. And I'm like, I know I'm bad at stealth games, but there's literally platforming issues because everything is bound to the same fucking thing. Right. And I was like so tilted.
So you streamed this?
I streamed it, yeah. I streamed it on Saturday, side-scrolling Saturday. But
aren't fanboys of games just the worst?
Kinda. But I was really bad because like one of my friends, he's like, oh my god, you're playing this game, I love this game so much. I'm like, yeah, too bad the controls suck. And then he stopped talking and I was like, fuck, I'm an asshole. But I was so mad at it. But I beat it. That one was out of the way. I obviously beat Doom. I started this Pray for the Gods.
Oh.
And okay, so I loved that beginning of that game when you fucking run down the mountain and then you go beat the shit out of that dude. That giant fucking
I haven't played it.
Oh, you haven't played it? I thought you did.
No. My familiarity with that game is over the title of it. Do you remember? I think we had a conversation about this.
Because Prey sued them.
Fucking Bethesda, those sons of bitches.
Yeah. Fucking Bethesda.
Greedy bastards.
So they have to do AE instead of just an E.
Yeah. Yep. Which probably makes finding the game on, like if you search Pray for the Gods, well, maybe it would still come up. I don't know.
I don't remember how I found it. It was on my wish list for a long time, and then it went on sale. Fucking Steam. I'm unemployed. I know everybody's stuck inside, and you think you're doing us a favor by, like, sliding into my DMs and being like, hey, baby, this game's on sale. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to be so broke.
Wait, is there a Steam sale going on?
No, literally almost every day I get a notification from Steam saying something on my wish list is on sale right now because they're quote-unquote trying to help everybody not lose their mind.
Right.
I'm losing my mind already. It doesn't matter. So I started playing that, and I was having so much fun killing that fucking dude and, like, doing the weird mechanic of it. You gotta, like, hit these, like, pressure points, and you gotta use them, and you gotta cling, and I'm like, fuck yeah, Shadow of the Colossus 2.0. Fuck yeah, and I was, like, having so much fun. And then I get out into the rest of the world, and, like, you're having to deal with the mechanics of the cold, of eating, and, like, there's bad guys along the way, and if you get knocked down in that game, it's so hard to get back up, apparently. And, like, I got knocked down once, and then these fucking skeleton bros just jumped on me and just kept fucking knocking me down, and I literally fell down this entire mountain because these dudes just kept knocking me down, and then I died once I got to the very bottom because I literally did not get back up. I was so pissed, and I'm like, okay. Jesus I know. Christ. I was pissed. I was really, really pissed. And I was just like, fuck you, fuck your face. I'm not even like halfway into that game. I've just barely touched the surface of that. But like that whole thing like turned me off so much to the point where I was like, I'm gonna go find a PlayStation 2 and bust out my Shadow of the Colossus because that's how bad it made me want to play that.
Yeah.
I just want to climb on fucking big dudes and murder them, okay?
You never got the remaster on PS3?
The PS3? I don't think I did.
Or PS4. I think they re-released it
really?
for PS4, but they look real good.
I know. Okay. And then I started playing this other game that I've had like in my backlog that I've been like touching every once in a while because it's kind of weird. It's called Bladed Fury. I talked about it a while ago. It's really pretty, this visuals and stuff like that. But you're this princess, dad possessed by demon, you kill the demon, dad dies anyway, and then everybody gets mad at you, sort of thing. You know, classic Disney princess story. Right. And the thing is, like, it's hard. It's it's highly hack and slash, which I love, and it's a side scroller. Which is like my jammy jam. I just like beat 'em ups, and that's kind of what this is with like little mechanics and some platforming along the way. But it is so fucking difficult at times. Like I just beat this boss and she was kicking my fucking ass, and she had these like 4 arms that are all mechanical, and she was just beating the ever living shit out of me. She was doing like the little fucking morning star on me, and I was just like, God fucking damn it. But it was very satisfying once I beat her. It's just one of those difficult things. I think I am playing it on the hardest settings. I don't remember what I started it with, but knowing my stupid ass.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of game is it?
It's like, it's got elements of Dark Souls to it, because you collect these souls and you use them and stuff like that along the ways. As you kill these bosses, you get more of their powers and their souls, and you can use them.
Yeah.
But it's like a weird beat 'em up like side scroller with platforming.
Gotcha.
I don't know how else to describe it. It's not Metrovania,
no, that makes
but
sense.
It's kind of its weird little own thing. But it's been really fun. I'm close to beating that, and I'll probably beat it later today. I was trying to do it before we started this, but
nice.
But yeah, so
before I forget, so you recommended Inside to me forever
Did
ago.
you get it?
It's finally it's on sale on GOG, so I'm gonna buy it today and
Get
play
ready to
it.
cry.
So next week,
ready.
look forward to my review.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to watch you fucking get really. You're either gonna fucking hate it, or you're gonna be like, "What the fuck did I just play?" And your emotions, because that's how I felt. I was just like, "What the fuck just happened? Holy shit," etc.
It's hard to tell with me. I'm a weird, like, my emotions get triggered by some things that make sense, some things that don't make sense, and some things where they should be triggered, they don't.
Interesting.
So we'll see. Like Walking Dead season 1 really got me. The opening of Last of Us when I played that like 800 years ago.
If ever quarantine, I still have it over here sitting in a bag for you.
That's all right. Yeah. Anyway, To the Moon, fucking bawled my eyes out.
Oh shit! I started playing that, but not very far.
Am
I gonna cry? No, shit.
Please
no.
do. It's so great. Don't play it on stream, obviously.
No,
but
I can't play. I can't play anything like that on stream. I fucking.
Yeah. Well, it's also like so much text reading.
Yeah.
But
I was.
Yeah.
I was talking.
It's worth it. I promise.
No, I was talking to my chat about fucking crying on stream, and I'm like, yeah, if I ever like actually cry, I'm gonna walk away from the PC, and that's when you know you got me. And they're like, well, we've seen you teared up. I'm like, yeah, I've teared up on stream, but you haven't seen me cry because I'm one of those ugly criers with like fucking full on snot, sobbing, like, yeah, like that. But
what's the difference between people who ugly cry and don't? Because I think everyone who cries really is ugly crying, right?
I don't know.
People who don't ugly cry are just holding it back. That has to be what it is. Probably
like tears running down your face and like. Because, like, what was it? It was during Star Wars when Leia died. And Spoilers. Sorry if you haven't seen the new fucking Star Wars. It's like, I don't know how many months, 4 months, 5 months. I quietly, like, I didn't sob, but like tears were running down my face because like
that's a different thing because the actress is actually dead.
That's what got me, and it was just like so hard. And like when her daughter Billy was there, and she's like, she calls to her mom in the movie, and I was just like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry, Billy.
See, if you had been into Fast and Furious when Paul Walker's character died, you would have cried there too. I gave it the old tear up. I did. I bet you did. Okay, you ready for some fucking news? Yeah, give it to me. Other than Half-Life Alyx came out, and I don't have a fucking VR to play it on.
My friend was supposed to let me borrow her VR, but she couldn't find all the pieces, so I literally caved, and one of my friends is selling me his. So, it should be here in the next week or so. I know. I'm so excited.
I want to play it so bad. I don't have room for it, but
yeah,
you know.
I'm gonna make it.
Once the quarantine is over, I can go over to my friend's apartment because they have a VR room
he invited
amenity.
Me too.
Okay.
He said that we should do a VR party. Yeah,
that'd be fun. Well, I don't know what that would be. I don't know what games would be fun for that to
get drunk,
happen
do Beat Saber. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I've wanted to play Beat Saber ever since it was announced.
I mean, I think everybody.
But it's like one of 2 VR games I want now, and it's like $1,000 for the entry. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I have a what's it called? Shit, I have Alex already because I pre-ordered that without a headset. That's how fucking much I wanted to play that game.
Wow.
So Half-Life Alyx came out this week. Doom, obviously, and Animal Crossings, and the Animal Crossing and Doom meme crossovers have been fucking hilarious. It brings me joy to see them on Twitter, and like, but there's so much more about like Animal Crossings that I've seen on Twitter rather than Doom, which I kind of understand because like Animal Crossing, so many people play that compared to like what Doom and shit like that.
I can't believe how popular Animal Crossing is. It's the most like it's not a non-video game, but it's like it has so many annoying mobile tropes in it.
Yeah, it's like Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon's the same thing, so.
Yeah, but Harvest Moon did not take off like Animal Crossing did. I mean, Harvest Moon was niche.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is definitely a good fucking ploy for Nintendo, but yeah. No, I'm probably gonna cave and get it, but the thing is, I won't be able to stream it because I don't have a one of those card thingies.
Those things are like $800 fucking dollars.
I know. Yeah, I know. Also, in other quickie news.
Oh! Actually, no. Animal Crossing is on the Switch. Sorry, I was thinking of 3DS games. Because you need the special 3DS.
There is one on the 3DS.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not as good. Yeah. Who plays on the 3DS anymore?
Yeah. I don't know. Idiots.
Fair. Steam achieved a new fucking peak high concurrent viewers. So back last week we talked about how they hit 20 million on last Sunday, and then literally 6 days later they hit 20 million, and then the very next day they hit 22 million. So it went 20, 6 days later 21 million, and then 1 day later 22 million people concurrently playing video games at the same time. Like, this is amazing. All because everybody's staying in, which is great. You should stay in. But at the same time, holy fucking shit, there's a lot of people who play video games, which made me so happy.
Those are Joe Rogan numbers right there, dude.
But I think as more and more places start enacting that stay in place, like Oregon just did and Washington, we're probably going to see that number even shoot up even more. I bet you it's 23 million next week.
What are all the other people doing? There's so many more people on Earth. What are they doing?
I have no idea.
Watching fucking Netflix? Like, come on, play some video games, dude.
I was trying to
No, I mean, there's still like a billion people on consoles.
Right.
Sure.
And I was trying to talk to a couple of my friends because, like, one of my friends, she doesn't play video games, and she literally stopped by my stream yesterday. She's like, I don't know what Twitch is, but I made an account. And she's like, I'm here to talk to you. I'm like, oh my God, it's you. Hi.
That's great.
And so she's like, I kind of get Twitch now. I understand why people hang out in here. I'm like, yeah, we just literally talk, and you guys kind of watch me play a video game, and that's usually it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, now's a good time to get in a video game. She's like, well, because her husband plays on the Switch, and I think he got Animal Crossings. And I'm like, that's a good gateway one. It's time. You're stuck at home. Like,
but if you don't like it, not every video game's like that.
That's what I said. I'm like, yeah, now is a good time to get into video games more than ever. So,
yeah, probably.
So main news, Overwatch announced their newest hero, Echo. I've seen a lot of people play on the PTR servers for this, and she seems pretty OP, but at the same time, a lot of people have complained that she's either underpowered or overpowered, but they've already enacted a nerf on her because she was...
Before she came out?
Yeah, she's not even officially out.
Well,
so,
okay. How's that news? They're just adjusting a character before it comes out.
They're just adjusting the character, but, like, they nerfed her already. Papa Yef, he fucking was talking about it, how this is probably going to be the last hero for a while. And they're hoping that their main focus is on Overwatch 2, and as soon as Overwatch 2 is, they will move back to working on heroes again. So, we might not see another hero for a couple of years. Who knows? Wow. Well, I mean, like, I'm still, like, hesitant about the whole Overwatch 2 thing, which I think is really weird. It's like, oh, but you're going to see more story and lore and all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, some people are into that, but at the same time, all I want to do is fucking shoot shit. You know how fucking Valve did it for TF2? They had these cute little videos, meet the blah, 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 and that was the only lore you got, and there were so many unanswered questions, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, you don't need to go the Battleborn route.
But I'm gonna check it out. I might download the PTR because, like, it's been a while since I've done that, and I have fucking time to check it out. And we'll see. But everybody is literally playing her right now. That's all they want to do is play her.
That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it's the new hero.
All right, if we're gonna have fucking new Overwatch characters as news, I'm gonna start doing that for Dota characters.
We can do that for Dota characters if you want.
I'm kidding. I don't want to do that.
I mean, I don't care. I don't follow Dota as closely, so I don't see it all the time. So if you fucking find something, shoot it my way and we can talk about it. I don't care.
That's fine. I really don't give a shit.
Fine.
Fine. It's not relevant to the whole audience, you know. The Overwatch, I'm pretty sure has a bigger, like someone who doesn't play video games has probably seen or heard of Overwatch more than it's more likely than they've heard of Dota, you know.
Fair. I mean, it's just general news, so. We can talk about this later if you want. So.
No.
Okay. Good talk. GameStop.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're gonna get into this fucking ugly can of worms. GameStop said we can stay open during lockdowns because quote unquote we're essential retail. Fuck you, GameStop. Yep. What the fuck?
Yep.
Like, I understand that you had Doom and fucking Animal Crossings coming out this week, but at the same time, fuck you. Like,
did you hear what they did to comply with the CDC?
No, what did they do exactly?
They released Doom a day early.
Oh, that's right.
So that people weren't coming in on the same day. It's like, okay, that's not really what they're talking about, but okay.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Also, there is an update. I don't know if you saw it. GameStop did.
Are they closed now?
Start shutting down stores and paying people.
Good.
So.
But
there was a response to the outcry from the internet. There was this Reddit thread. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but of district managers and shit like posting anonymously to this Reddit.
Oh no.
Going, this is fucking absurd. Like, we're not even allowed to talk. We cannot send emails with coronavirus in it anywhere. All that has to be done over the phone so that there's no fucking paper trail. It's like some disgusting ass shit they were doing.
That's fucking shady as shit. They're like, oh, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, so there's no fucking paper trail. That's fucking bullshit. That makes me so angry. Reggie, what the fuck? You were supposed to be
Reggie's
the chosen one.
He hasn't started yet. He starts mid-April.
Oh, he doesn't start until April? Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Reggie, you're still my bro.
Yeah. There's so many people that are like, Reggie fucking... It's like, okay, first of all, he doesn't make all the decisions, and hasn't even started.
Fair. But still, like, that's just, like, so upsetting. Like, having to deal with the public and then having to deal with, like, constant customers during this time is just kind of terrifying. Like,
apparently, their sales were better than ever because people are bored out of their goddamn minds and stupid.
Yeah, I can understand that, and that's why, like, Steam and Epic are, like, trying to cash in on all these sales, but at the same time, it's kind of shitty because, like, people are unemployed right now.
I don't think that's comparable to Steam having sales.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But the fact that they were trying to open, because, like, Steam, you know, you don't deal with anybody, but, like, having to deal with the public is just, fucking made me so angry. And just, it's like, oh, we'll release Doom one day early. I completely forgot they fucking did that.
So, last week I bought a 144 hertz monitor so that Doom looked pretty.
Uh-huh.
And it's my first one ever. And it's so good. It's so
worth it.
I noticed it immediately with my mouse cursor on my desktop. It's unbelievable. The difference of refresh rate.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I have that, and I went to I just like on a whim decided to go to Best Buy on my lunch when I was still being forced to come in, and that wasn't a weird experience because the Best Buy had like a line. This is before you know the shelter in place shit. They had a line outside because they would only let people in the store accompanied by an employee who knew about the subject you were looking for. So they waited until somebody was available that knew about computer shit for me to look for a monitor.
I mean,
and they wouldn't let me leave their side.
Wow.
Because they didn't want people touching shit. Have you seen that video of the guy in the elevator just licking his fucking hands and reaching it, like grabbing his fucking crotch and like spreading it all over the elevator?
Fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah.
Like,
I have no idea.
I'm not a germaphobe, but like because I work in food.
That's so disgusting.
I work in food. Like I'm very self-conscious of my hands. Like I'll go wash my hands. Like even when I'm out in public and stuff. Like I remember a few times when we were out outrage and like getting drunk, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and wash my hands, and everybody's like, why? And I'm like, because I've been touching and shaking hands for like the past 40 minutes. I'm gonna go wash my fucking hands.
Yeah.
And like I've always been kind of like that, and so now it's just like everybody's doing the fucking polar opposite and being fucking super weird like that. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Terrifies me.
Obviously, it's this tiny amount of people doing insane stuff like that, but what the fuck, dude? There's always somebody who's like for chaos, you know? Like when I was in California and one of the many wildfire incidents was happening, there was a video of somebody literally driving by some dry grass, lighting it on fire after the wildfires were already going crazy.
I hate this planet and I don't want to live on it.
Why first of all, why wait for a fire? Why don't you make your own fire? You know? Mm-hmm. Why wait for the fire already? Like, that's how unoriginal you are? You have to wait for a disaster and then add to it? Just make your own. If you're a supervillain or you want to be, just do it.
Yeah.
Don't wait for Mother Nature to do the job for you and then be like, I'm helping. It's fucking ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous. Okay. But I'm glad that GameStop finally got their shit together and is closing stores because, like, it's not essential. I'm sorry. I know we all love video games, but at the same time, fucking be good to your employees. Fucking A. Jesus. Fuck! Anyway. So one of the things that I found on a Polish website, and I had to have it translated. And then I found out like 3 days later, everybody else was posting about this. So the Polish fucking are doing something really awesome for all the youth that are stuck inside right now. They made a huge-ass Minecraft server, and they're encouraging everybody to get on and, like, try to interact with that, and they're gonna have all these, like, crazy little prizes and, like, adventures built into it that they're gonna do. So they're gonna do, like, puzzles, they're gonna do, like, math and, like, language puzzles and shit like that for people to interact with.
That's cool.
I thought it was super cool. Yeah. And then they're also doing a competition for building and stuff like that, but at the same time, this could go oh so wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody gets fucking 50 stacks of TNT, and then that server is toast. Which is totally possible. But they're gonna have, like, RP sessions.
Isn't there a way to lock down shit like that?
Yeah, there is. So,
okay.
It's super easy to do, like, but at the same time, like, it's one of those things that if you've never done it before, you're not gonna think about it.
Right.
But they have all these things planned for, like, the next few weeks with this Minecraft server. I think it's really cool that the government fucking is doing this in their country, and they've, like, stepped up, and they're like, hashtag stay at home, come play Minecraft with us, basically. And then with more Minecraft stuff a little bit real fast, Microsoft just announced that they have an education version, and that's going to be free for everybody until the end of June. And
what does that mean?
Well,
what is an education version?
There's education servers. So people have been making like the library map that we kind of talked about last week with all the crazy ass fucking censored shit that's built into it.
Yeah.
They have stuff that has, like, monuments and, like, history about all the monuments, so you can, like, read about those and stuff like that.
I want to go on the Hooked on Phonics server.
I'm sure there is one, and so people are using that to, like, teach classes now, and, like, have these, like, virtual tours and stuff that you could kind of go on for history, and then there's, like, math problems and stuff like that, and puzzles that are these different servers. And I think that's really cool, and I think it's awesome that Microsoft is giving it away for free to help kids, you know. I mean, so they'll stay out of my fucking chat and be less trolly. Jesus fuck. This fucking week, I think I've banned, like, 50 people. It's ridiculous.
Holy fuck.
It's not 50, but, like, it feels like that. It's at least, like, 15. At least 15, 16 people.
That's still so many. I think I've only had, like, 2 trolls in my entire streaming career.
Jesus fuck, you lucky bastard. I
mean, you stream a lot more than me, but I don't know.
You also do retro games, and I don't think, like, 13-year-old boys are going to go on to, like, retro
games. Oh, that's
games.
true. I don't do, like, popular shit. Yeah, that's true.
They don't do Minecraft, which 13-year-old boys love, and then they try to hit on me.
Yeah, there's no kids browsing for Anachronics.
And they're like, I gave you 1 bit. You're going to be my girlfriend, right? No. They're like, 2 bits? And I'm like, no.
That's right. You're a 6-bit bitch.
I'm a 6-bit bitch. Okay, to switch gears over to some.
Have you just? I kind of pick your brain about streaming right now. Have you noticed an increase or decrease in numbers? Do you think more people are watching or less people? Or?
It's kind of a mix. It's day to day. Like, some days I get less, which is really weird, and then some days I get more, and it's just kind of a roller coaster.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because of the new, well, not new, but for this month, whatever, the Comcast isn't,
data caps
making bandwidth. Yeah, data caps. I can have a lot more streams open.
There you go. Help be a little lurker. Okay, so PUBG just had its 3rd anniversary. Congratulations. I can't believe I've been fucking dancing with that game for 3 years and making it hurt me every time. So it's gonna have some skins, some cool shit happening, and then they talked about adding lore. So this kind of goes back to my Overwatch pet peeve, where they're adding all these weird random maps and stuff. That's gonna be like you versus the environment rather than PvP based sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so PUBG's gonna add all these weird little things to my favorite map, which is the oldest map, Erangel. and they're gonna add like some monuments and like add all these weird little lore things, and I'm like, why? Like, I think it's cool that they're improving the maps, but at the same time, I think they should focus on fixing some of the mechanics that still have issues, and so on, or working on new maps potentially, or new guns.
Yeah.
But instead, they're like, we're gonna add some lore.
Yeah, there's a push for that in Dota sometimes, right, where everyone's like, oh, like with more lore stuff. It's like, I don't give a shit that Invoker's name is Carl. I just don't care. It's a little funny, but it doesn't improve my gameplay experience at all.
Like,
multiplayer games like that are for the gameplay. All right, yeah. I got single player games for the lore shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
If I wanted a good story, I would either play like an MMO that has a good story. If I wanted to do multiplayer story, but most of the time I'm gonna stick to those single players because that's what that company specializes in. I think the person, I go back to TF2, I think they did it best because like people were like, well, we want to know a little bit more. And so they did those silly Meet the Whatever videos.
Those short little videos. Yeah.
They were like 6 to like 8 minutes.
And Overwatch did the same thing, and then now they're like doubling down. I don't know. Yeah. Fucking dumb.
Yeah. It's
whatever. The player base can decide what it wants, I guess, but I am not for it.
Yeah, it's a little silly, but yeah, it's been my fucking hot mistress. At the same time, it's just like, why add?
That's gonna be the name of the episode.
Anyway, video game simulations are starting to happen now to fill in like sports sessions. So because all sports are canceled for the foreseeable future, no basketball, no football, everybody's crying, Q, whatever. I know that doesn't really pertain to most gamers, but I do know a lot of gamers that are into their fucking sports games, which
for sure.
I kind of understand. I want me some fucking old ass fucking NBA jams though. Give me that. Bring it back. So they're gonna do simulations of games that were supposed to happen, and they're gonna actually broadcast them on NBC Sports Station.
What?
Yeah, dude, this is fucking huge.
What?
Yes.
Okay, so let me tell you something that's fucking bizarre about me. Okay.
Yeah.
When I was about 14 or 15, I was working for my parents, and it was just like data entry at home. And I would have my Xbox 360 playing like NBA, but since I was like doing work, I couldn't play it, but I really wanted like the experience to continue. So I went into the season mode and would watch my fucking digital team play against other teams. So I was watching fake basketball while I was fucking working.
Oh my god, that's kind of adorable.
So I kind of understand why people would want to do this, but I also have like not really ever told anyone that story because I don't think most people would do that. But if they do, like, that's cool.
That's the so that's the thing is then now they might be thinking of doing it for NHL and having that potentially happen, and I think it's so fucking cool because like the NBA is like has had the most issues with COVID-19. Like I think at least 7 players have tested positive for it right now, and it's just been.
Why is it so rampant in the NBA?
Because
I guess they travel a lot. And
well, what happened was
fucking exhausted and shit.
Yeah, they definitely travel a lot, but like any sports teams travel a lot, but they tend to meet their fans a whole lot more.
Oh. Well, there's also way more games.
Yeah.
There's 82 fucking games or whatever.
Yeah, compared to like football or even like hockey and shit like
12
that.
or 15 or whatever.
So they have a lot more games and they have a lot more interactions with fans, and like I don't know who it was, but like some guy, he infected some kid, and like then he infected the rest of his teammates and stuff like that. And then he's infected the person that was guarding him, and it's just like, you know, because you're breathing on him, you're fucking like right next to him, you're in their fucking face and stuff like that. And so, but yeah. So I think this is a cool move. I think this is a great move to like kind of stimulate that, because we can do that. We have the players' stats. We kind of know what their averages are, and I don't know. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna check it out. And like,
yeah, is it? Well, wait, how is it watchable? You said NBC Sports. Is that like? Are they going to stream it anywhere, do you think?
I don't know. I'll have to look into it more if I do find out about it more, because like Josh is interested.
Because I would love to watch this. It's such an interesting new thing that's happening. I want to see it.
I will look into it more for us, and then I will find it, and that way we can maybe fucking watch it and try to pretend to be announcers or some shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm really drunk.
There are people who do that, by the way. There is an NBA 2K league, like a tournament that happen, LAN events for a sports game, and there's commentators for those LAN events. It's fucking wild how the inception of sports has progressed.
Right? And like even just commentators for sports and stuff, it would just be interesting.
Yeah. I tried commentating for Dota for a little while. Did I tell you that?
No. Holy shit.
It's fun. It's really fun.
I think you'd be really good at that. You should fucking try to weasel your way in there.
Yeah, it just takes up a lot of time. and as I've lost interest in the game, you know, like I just play super casually now, so I'm just like, I don't know, I don't care as much.
Yeah,
anymore.
I get that.
It's a fun thing to do though, but you really have to keep up with the game to know what you're talking about, and I just don't anymore.
I ain't got time for that shit. Who does?
Yeah, exactly. I'm in a video game competition, all right, motherfuckers.
We're tied now. I gotta fucking.
We are?
22.
Yes.
You're 22, right?
Yes.
We're
Yep.
tying. Okay. All right.
Oh yes. Okay, but it's like the last 3 months didn't even happen.
I'm gonna have to like fucking buckle down and not play Doom this week, even though I really want to go play Doom again. It's like,
just play Doom.
It's calling my name. It's calling my name.
Please play as much Doom as you want.
Like, you were so good at those headshots. It's like you were such good at the quick scope and Quake. Just come back. And I wish Quake Champions took off, but it didn't. And I was just like, I was thinking about it as I was playing Doom, and I'm like, God, that would have been good. And it was.
I wish that too. I played it, and it I don't know what it was, but something did feel kind of off about it.
I mean, most of the people that played the original Quake have moved on, and they don't play Quake anymore. And if they do,
they all have kids and shit.
Yeah, they all have kids. They all got to take care of their fucking kids and shit. So. Okay, so
It's hard. I have an emotionally hard time letting go of video games. I think that's why I replayed KOTOR and Dragon Age and shit. Like
you need to relive that experience.
I just want to live in it forever. Right. Like nostalgia is supposed to be this like fleeting thing that's like, oh, you revisit it once, be like, okay, that's what it is, and then move on. I just can't seem to do that.
Right. I don't think I could do that either, honestly. It's just kind of one of those fucking things with certain games. Like, I definitely get attached, and I just like get emotionally invested.
I actually had this thought because one of my friends are tired of hearing me bring this up, but Marvel Heroes is like the greatest tragedy of my lifetime because it died and you can't play it anymore. And I'm like, man, I should play more Dota because it will be gone someday and I'll miss it. But then I was like, no matter how much I play it, I've got 5,000 hours in that game. Is the next 1,000 hours really going to make me not miss it when it's gone? No. It's just going to be the same.
Yeah, no. I'd rather, like...
It's hard.
Yeah, it's just like the Final Fantasy remake. Like, I want that old nostalgia back when I was an edgy teen lord. So I resonated with edgy teen lord Cloud at that time. And now listening to it, it's like, I can't fucking do this because I'll ruin that experience.
Yep.
I'll ruin it. I'll absolutely destroy it. But
isn't it fully voice acted now? So it's gonna be like
it's gonna be so bad.
It's
gonna be so bad. It's gonna be absolutely the worst. One last quickie thing that I wanted to cover and go back over. Last week we talked about the mod, the Red Dead Redemption mod, and I couldn't find too much about it.
Oh, yeah, where Rockstar was like, nah, you can't do that.
You can't do this. So I looked more into the dude and stuff like that. So, because they started deleting forms and posts at that time, and I had to dig. a little bit. So the port to the PC he was calling it a mod, but it wasn't a mod. It was basically him redoing all of Red Dead Redemption 1 for the PC. So he was doing this on his own dime. He was doing this on his own time and not making any money off of it. But the thing was, he was using assets from Rockstar. And that's the big no-no. So, like, I would kill for a Red Dead Redemption on the PC, but at the same time, it's like, it's up to the game company to do that or give you the green light. Because, like, there's the people who are doing the redo of Skyblivion, or whatever they're calling it. Mm-hmm. And they have Bethesda's blessing. He's been working on this for fucking years now. But the thing is, Bethesda said you could do this, but if you have to use 0 assets from their stuff. So they have to build it from the ground up. Everything, including an engine. And so they have to do everything on their own. But the thing is, he wasn't. He was using Rockstar assets. He was using stuff from the 360 and the PlayStation. And so... So the project, that's probably why...
Maybe he'll get hired because of this or something.
I mean, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you know, it's hard to say what I would do if I was the game company in that situation. Because at the same time, he's using your property.
Well, it's hard to tell. Like, if you have no plans to ever put it on PC, it would be nice if they would just let him do it. But if they do have plans to sell it eventually, then you know, I understand. But it also feels like it's been so long. It doesn't feel like you're gonna do it. If they were gonna do it, it should have been ahead of Red Dead 2 on PC. But they didn't do that. So what are we doing here?
Exactly. It's just it's a no-win situation. It sucks. Because, like I said, I would kill for Red Dead on...
But they protected their intellectual property.
Their intellectual property. It's ours. You can't use it. How dare you? You're not going to make any money? Fine. But I don't want you to use it. Anyway. But, yeah, that's all kind of the news that we had this week that I found interesting. Sorry, I talked about Overwatch. That offended you?
Yeah, it offended me greatly. Never do that shit again.
I'll
look. What's the new character's name?
Echo?
That was a test. You're not supposed to talk about Overwatch.
Sorry. She does seem actually really cool. I'm probably going to check her out. So. Anyway.
I have not played Overwatch in probably... Actually, I think I booted it up at Outrage one time when I was very drunk, and that was fun because I was very drunk. But other than that, multiplayer games are weird because either I want to take them full serious all the way,
you don't take them too seriously,
or I'm just like, check in a little bit, and then it dies, obviously, because you're not invested in it. And investing in stuff is, I don't know, it takes a lot. You know, I only got so much time.
Yeah. I get it.
So, Overwatch, you were good for a little bit.
Anyway,
so yeah, that's the news. That's it. That's all we got.
That's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty good. It was a good week.
It was a good week. It was a busy week for shit. Even though I just slammed my head against one game mostly.
You motherfuckers able to play Half-Life Alyx right now? I'm so pissed.
I know. Somebody came into my chat and he's like, "It's so good," and I'm like, "Fuck."
People just bragging about playing it. Fuck you. Just stop doing it. Stop telling people you're playing it. Okay, we don't give a shit. We don't fucking give a shit that you're rich as fucking have like a fucking foyer or some shit. You can play fucking Doom or the Half-Life Alyx.
Another one of my friends was streaming it to Discord, and he's like, "Come talk to me," and I'm like, "No." He's like, "Please," and I'm like, "No,
I don't want to see a second of that game." Yeah, it's gonna be like months before I can play it, but I don't want to see a fucking thing about it.
You're just gonna hide and close your eyes the whole time.
I didn't even watch the most recent trailer.
I did.
I don't want to know.
It just made me want to play it more. I want it so bad.
No, I don't need that. I'm at peak capacity for wanting to play Half-Life Alyx.
Fucking, yeah, watching Jeff Keighley play it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like,
I can't wait for his, like, I forget what it's called, what he's calling it, but the sort of, like, telling of the Half-Life story over the last, like, 13 years or whatever the fuck. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Can't wait to see that shit.
I'm excited. Fuck.
I wonder if there's not going to be video game awards this year.
I mean,
I know that's a long ways away.
I don't know.
But you still got to think, like, the people planning it.
Yeah, they start planning it.
We have no idea what's going to happen. If I were planning it, I'd be like, nah, let's stop wasting our fucking time for something that's not going to happen.
I mean, look at how they already canceled E3, and that's not until, like, July.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're probably going to cancel TwitchCon this year, so there won't be TwitchCon, which really sucks.
Yep.
Because I've fucking been saving my dollars. That's why I'm buying a VR headset.
I wasn't gonna go.
Well, next year maybe we can all go.
Next year, okay. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah, girl. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hey, Portz, where can people find you?
Yo, Bunny. Oh, I thought we were gonna do like a hey, what? I don't know. I have nothing. I got nothing. I'm on Twitch and Twitter. The real Portz. Catch it.
Catch it.
Get it.
Hit it.
Get it. Get up in there. Hit the
button.
Go in there and hit me up on the social meets.
Viral. Yep. Cool. Good
Yeah.
talk.
Where you at?
I am at Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch as well at Evil Space Bunny.
Is Instagram worth getting into?
I like Instagram because I look at food porn and now, but although that kind of makes me sad since I'm not working right now, and I'm just like I can't make anything.
I think if I were to have an Instagram, I would just like post video game screenshots or something. I don't know what the fuck I would post.
People do that, so.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Maybe I'll do that.
I do that. Anyway.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Good night.
Thanks, news reporter Bunny.
Good trying.
Yes, you do. And fail sometimes.
Fuck
you. See ya, fuckers.
Alright, good luck. Have fun. And stay safe. Fuck. I'm hitting the button.
Stay safe, fuck.
Stay safe, fuck.
Stay safe, fuck.